come this way.
Jaya Radha Madhava. Thank you, Guruji. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Jaya
Master did drama.
Drama?
The children want to do the drama first. There's Malini Didi. And children want the drama first.
Let's do it now.
I have to get properly ready though. Maybe let's have to get ready.
Hiranyakashipu have to get ready. Hiranyakashipu has to get ready. Not completely ready, not completely dry.
Madhavi could just be Prahlada in her sari.
Yes, it can be spontaneous.
Madhavi, you going to change?
जो कल बोला था वो मदन मोहन नहीं अच्छा दाल चंद्र का दीदी पुलिस पे घड़ी का था देखो क्या सब ड्रामा वो शिफ्ट हो गया बहुत ब्राइटन के पास रहती थी अभी यहाँ शिफ्ट हो गया चारों
Oh, she's going to come over.
Chakshumilitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Panchakalpadrubhyascha kripasindevcha patitanam pavanyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasari Shiva Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So before I begin, I'd like to offer my most humble, respectful obeisances, time and time again, at the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Om Vishnupada Stutta Sata Shishi Ma Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and onto my Param Gurudevs, Nityalila Vishnupada Stutta Sata Shishi Ma Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, and Nityalila Vishnupada Astata Sata Shishi Ma Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj, and to Shripad Ban Maharaj, who has kindly graced us with his presence today and yesterday and tomorrow also. He's been traveling all over the world for many years now and kindly giving nectar that he received from his gurus. So we're extremely fortunate to have his presence and hear from him today, or over this weekend. So I also pay my respectful obeisances to all the assembled devotees here. The sannyasis, but senior Vaishnavas and all Vaishnavas, guests present here, I offer my respectful obeisances. So, Shripad Maharaj has asked me to speak something. Where to begin? So yesterday was a very auspicious day. It was the appearance day of Lord Nrsingadev. So I don't know if there's any new people here. Yeah, okay. For those who don't know, Lord Nrsingadev is an incarnation of Krishna. He appeared as half man, half lion incarnation, and it's a very, very long pastime which Maharaj was speaking about yesterday. and especially he was telling the teachings of Prahlada Maharaj, who Nrsingadev appeared for, because Nrsingadev is the protector of his devotees. So whenever his devotee is in any difficulty, being threatened, or
Challenged. Challenged.
Challenged, you could say, challenged in any way, then Nrsingadev will appear to protect. So Prahlada Maharaj, he was a pure devotee from birth, and, well, you could say an internal associate of the Lord, and he was only 5 years old. Little boy, 5 years old, but completely surrendered. Actually, it said that he would be in complete ecstasy. All ecstatic symptoms would come on his body. When he chanted, tears would roll down his face. His bodily hairs would stand on end. He would tremble and sometimes cry, sometimes laugh, sometimes fall on the ground like faint. And he was always absorbed in the Lord. So our Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, he said that these teachings of Prahlada Maharaj are very, very important. So some devotees may think, oh, we've heard these teachings so many times. Why do we have to hear them again and again and again? Actually, it doesn't matter how many times you hear these teachings. They are so full of important instructions for those who have been, for beginners, for those who don't know anything about devotional service, for those who've been practicing for some years, of those who've been practicing many years. For everyone. Why? Because even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he had the Prahlada Caritra, the teachings of Prahlada Maharaj, so many times. From Gadadhar Pandit, he would hear again and again and again. So what is in these teachings? Maharaj was speaking this verse yesterday, Tat Sadhu Manye Suravarya Nam, and it explains so much in depth. And then the father of Prahlada Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu, a great demon, he put Prahlada on his lap and asked him, what is the best thing that you've learnt in the school? Prahlada was going to the school of Sandra and Amaka, who were teaching what? They were teaching Dharma, Artha, Karma, Moksha. Dharma, religiosity; Artha, economic development; Karma, sense gratification; and liberation, Moksha, liberation. So they were teaching all about politics, duplicity, so many things. But Prahlada, he wasn't interested in any of these subjects. He only wanted to hear about the glories of the Lord. He only wanted to hear about the glories of devotional service. So he heard those glories when he was in the womb of his mother Kayadu. Narad Rishi was teaching. Maharaj was explaining yesterday how Narad Rishi was giving so many teachings, and Prahlada was soaking up those teachings even in the womb. So what he had in his heart so much, he then explained to his father, Hiranyakashipu, who is his real teacher. His real teacher is Narad Rishi, his guru. Yes, you want to know what I learnt from my guru, my real teacher Narad Rishi? I will tell you. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Archanam, Atmanivedana, because I'm not surrendered, that's why I forgot that one. Okay. So, these are 9 processes of devotional service. hearing, chanting, remembering about the Lord, worshipping the Lord, serving his lotus feet, becoming his friend, and so on, like this, and then completely surrendering. So, Prahlad Maharaj was explaining that iti pamsha pita Vishnu bhaktische navalakshanam, that anyone who renders these 9 types of devotional service to the Lord, I consider as the most intelligent person. Why? Why the most intelligent person? Because in this world, everyone is hearing and everyone is chanting. But what are they hearing and chanting about? If you turn on the news, for example, they're hearing about, all the disasters in the world, or what some famous musician or famous movie star is doing, or like this. This is what people are hearing and speaking about. But this won't help. This won't benefit anyone. This will merely entangle one more and more in this material world. So, Prahlad Maharaj was saying that hearing and chanting about the glories of the Lord, remembering his glories, this is the very best type of knowledge that I have learned. Why? Because if we simply you spend 24 hours a day, 24/7, or every day, like Srila Rupa Goswami Pad told, that continually hear, chant, and remember about the Lord. This is the best instruction. Always remember and never forget Krishna. So, if one does this, what will be the benefit? The benefit will be that definitely one will attain the topmost goal of life, the ultimate goal of life, that's Krishna Prem. And one will become free from all the material miseries in this world, become free from the entanglement of this world that we've been going through, so many different species of life, so many different planetary systems, up and down and around. And how much we've suffered in this material world. It's inconceivable. So, by hearing and chanting about Lord, then one will definitely become absorbed in the Lord, always remembering. And according to what Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, at the time of death, whatever your absorption is, that you will attain. So, if you're absorbed in sense gratification, again, we'll have to take birth in this material world. Again, we'll have to suffer all the threefold miseries. That means miseries pertaining to body and mind, other living entities, and natural causes. So by this absorption, if we're absorbed in the Lord, then definitely we will go to the spiritual world and we will be happy forever. So Prahlad Maharaj was giving this teaching to his father, and he was saying, "Oh father," as Maharaj was saying yesterday, "You are the best of all demons." Tatsaramani Suravarya Dehinam, saying that you're a topmost demon. So maybe you don't understand that this is the best thing that one can do. But how did Hiranyakashipu react to this? Hearing this from his son, his 5-year-old son, sitting on his lap, he became so angry, infuriated. He became red in the face and eyes red, and he threw his son off his lap. And he said, "What kind of nonsense you're speaking? What bogus philosophy you're speaking?" I don't want to hear this. Where did you learn this? Tell me. I want to know. Who taught you this? And he turned to his teachers. He said, was it Sander and Marka? Have you taught my boy this? They were trembling. They were so afraid. No. We didn't teach him that. No. I don't know where he got this from. No, it wasn't us. Why are you accusing us? We are Brahmins. No. So Hiranyakashipu said, so where has he got this nonsense from? Then he turned to Prahlada. Where are you learning all this rubbish? Then Prahlada, he simply folded his hands and he said, Matirna Krishna Parato Svatova Mito Pibjeta Kriyavatana Madanta Gobe Vishatam Tamishram Puna Punaschavata Chavananam. Oh, my dear Father, those who are addicted to materialistic life, which is leading them to on a pathway to hell. What are they doing? They are simply chewing that which has already been chewed. That means by chewing that which has already been chewed, like you get some sugar cane. And in India, there's so much sugar cane, you can get sugar cane juice. And it's very, very tasty. So you put the sugar cane in your mouth, chew, oh, so nice, sweet. But then, chewing and chewing, trying to extract more and more sweetness. But not any more sweetness is coming. Now it's just dry and nothing, no ras, no juice is left there. So then still, materialistic people in this world, even though there's no juice, there's no ras, no sweetness, nothing, still they're trying to get some gratification. So where will they end up? Gliding down towards hell. Means they'll have to suffer more and more and more. So even, Prahlada Maharaj said, even if you tell these kind of people, oh, what are you doing? Wake up. Try to understand something about spiritual knowledge, spiritual life. They won't listen. So they won't listen to the instructions of others. They won't even learn by themselves. Even if they're doing the same activity again and again and suffering again and again, they won't learn. So what to do? So Hiranyakashipu was hearing from his son Prahlada like this, and he was becoming more and more angry, more and more upset. So we can understand that in this material world, there's different types of processes, you could say. One is calm, means sense gratification, trying to enjoy. And another is jnana, which is the process of knowledge to attain liberation. And another is the process of bhakti, or devotional service, to attain love of God, to go to the spiritual world, which is our eternal home. So Hiranyakashipu, he was very, very far from this understanding, even though actually he knew all the Vedas. Gurudev told us he knew all the Vedas, but he didn't have any realization. He was a demon, so he was completely against God. So people in this material world, if they perform activities which is just simply for themselves, based on the conception of I, me and mine, just everything for me, for my satisfaction. They want to enjoy, they want to get happiness. But actually the opposite happens. Prahlad Maharaj taught this to his school friends. He said, actually, what happens is more and more problems come. Like Gurudev used to say, problems are coming like waves in the ocean, one after another. You try to solve one problem, and then more problems come. 20 more problems come. Like this. This is the nature of this material world. So therefore, Prahlad Maharaj is saying an intelligent person will realize this, and he will understand this trying to enjoy in this material world is completely futile. It's like a dog who finds a bone and he thinks, yes, at last I've got what I was looking for. I've got such tasty, sumptuous food now. But then 10 other dogs, 20 other dogs come and they try to fight him, and I want that for myself, and then start tearing that dog to bits like this. This is the nature of this world. So Prahlad Maharaj is teaching about surrender, and actually this verse, the word Vishnu in this verse, it applies to not only Krishna. All these the verse of Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Sparanam, about the 9 processes of devotional service. This is referring to not only Krishna, surrendering to Krishna, hearing about Krishna, chanting, etc., but also Guru. Gurudev said, why? Because if you don't first hear about Guru, chant Gurudev's glories, remember Guru, and observe all these practices towards Guru, then Krishna will not accept your devotional service. So Pratamam tu Guru Pujas, Tatas Cheva Marchanam, first we serve Guru, worship Guru. And then Krishna said, only after worship and serve me. So, sorry, I've been speaking so long. I just want to say one last thing, that it's also Madhavendra Puripad's appearance day today. I think Srinivasacharya Radharaman's appearance, and just little something about Madhavendra Puripad maybe, that he was the guru of the guru of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu's guru is Ishvara Puripad, and his guru is Madhavendra Puripad. So Madhavendra Puripad is said to be the root of the kripa of devotional service of Madhurya Ras, of Unata Ujjvala Ras, the conjugal mellows. So Madhavendra Puripad was such an elevated Vaishnava, completely absorbed, completely renounced. He had no material attachments, no material desires. His only thoughts were about Krishna and how to serve and please Krishna. So what Prahlad Maharaj's teachings were, Madhavendra Puripad was the complete embodiment of that and more. So he was completely absorbed to such extent when Gopal, the deity Gopal, whom he found, gave him instructions, whatever the instruction was, even he was old at the time, in his old age, very weak, physically not, he didn't have strength like a young person, but he thought, anyhow, I must follow that instruction, I must go very, very, very long distance. Where was he going from? From Vrindavan, Govardhan, to all the way to beyond Jagannath Puri, or like this, Malayan sandalwood. So he travelled such a distance, and he was prepared to bring that sandalwood back for his Gopal deity. And with that heavy weight, he was prepared to walk all the way back, but Lord didn't allow. So he offered, what was the place? Sorry? Kirchur Gopinath. So he offered in that place with so much love and devotion. And at the end, throughout his life, at the end of his life, he was singing this verse, Aidina Diadratana Dahe Matornata Kadavalok Yatse Vidyam Twad Alokam Kataram. So he was singing this verse, and with so much bhav, in so much separation, he was telling Aidina Diadrat, oh my Lord, you who are so merciful to those who have fallen, to those who are wretched. Like me, he was feeling that also in his heart. Where are you? Aidina Diadrat, oh my master, where are you? I cannot live without you. If you do not appear before me, then I don't know what I can do. My agitated heart will cannot cope, cannot tolerate such separation anymore. What shall I do now? What shall I do now? Please, in this mood, he was begging in such separation. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was reciting this verse to Nityananda and his associates, then he was in so much ecstasy. In the mood of Srimati Radhika, only 3 personalities recited this verse. One was Madhavendra Puripad, another was Srimati Radhika herself, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So completely absorbed in this mood of separation, their hearts breaking. They cannot tolerate such separation from the Lord. What are they teaching? They're teaching that one day you will have to feel such separation yourself. That without this separation, then it's not possible to attain this Krishna Prem, or to speak Krishna Prem Sneha. Madhanakya Mahabhav is what Srimati Radhika was feeling, although we cannot experience such high level love. But our aim and object is Radhadasham, Manjari Bhav. So, in feeling what Srimati Radhika felt, something, then our life will be a success. But this is very, very, very far away, very far away. So therefore, we have to begin with the teachings of Prahlada Maharaj. So one day I hope to really completely follow his instructions. I have a long way to go to even follow those instructions, and completely become free from all material attachments, become completely absorbed day and night, like Madhavendra Puripad was, without any other thought of anything in this world, and experience that ecstasy. So please forgive me for taking so much time.
How long? 11? 11?
11 बजे. Is this a good mic stand? Because it doesn't fit.
If you push really hard, you squeeze on.
Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai.
Just take the mic out. Use the stand.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
It looks really hard, but it goes
Hare,
well.
Hare Rama, Hare
You have to push.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Hare Govinda, Gopinath, Govinda, Gopinath, Madana भगवान की जय, भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, जय भक्त नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे।
श्री भक्तिवेदांत भगवान महाराज की जय, गुरुदेव की जय।
नाम शिष्टं मनोपि पुत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजं गुरुपुरीं मातुरीं गोष्ठवाटिं राधा कुण्डं गिरिवरमो राधिका माधवाशं प्राप्त यस्य प्रतीत कृपया श्री गुरु तं नतोऽस्मि। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि तया बिना इति विज्ञाय ते राधे तं नयामि चरणान्तिके। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे। First of all, offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Gurupad Padma Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam. Lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Goruganda Goswami Maharaj and Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis and pageantaries, all of my respectful guests. Today is a very spiritual and auspicious day also. That is called Vaisakhi Buddha Purnima. Today is full moon also, but we have no time to say Buddha Purnima also. Vaisakhi Purnima. And also the appearance day of Madhavendra Puripad, who is the sprout of Prema Bhakti. That is called Premankor. Just Chandra Devi, she briefly mentioned how Madhavendra Puripad always absorbed in the same separation mood of Srimati Radhika. That is called the Srimati Radhika's Dibbo Unmadasa, transcendental madness of Srimati Radhika. That means when Krishna left Vrindavan, then Srimati Radhika's separation and viraha increased and more. That is called the fire of separation and viraha agni increased more and more. This is, and that separation mode, Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad described in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. That is called the madness of Srimati Radhika, Dibbo Unmadini Srimati Radhika. The madness of Srimati Radhika. And only 10 verses Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad described. That is also called the song of the bumblebee. That is called Brahmargit. I also manifested this book. Very nice book. Brahmargit. Collected Gurudev many lectures, Vaishnavas and different diviners also. Very nice with commentary, collected and presented. My life is this. Collected and presented. I have no any credit, credit of Guru Vaishnav. Just I heard from Gurudev many years, about 30 years, his Harikatha and other Vaishnavas. I wrote my notebook, then I tried to manifest in this book. Also Gopi Geet also here. Gurudev many years and gave Gopi Geet Katha, many commented not one day, different times Gurudev, different lecture. He told many kathas, many stories, many things. So for this regard, I wrote on my notebook. Then later I also manifested in this book. And everything's offered to the respect of Gurudev. Just I told, this is not my credit. All credits of Gurudev. If you read, then you can get benefit. So just I come back. This Katha Madhavendra Puripad is called Krishna Premus Premankur. He is the sprout of the Krishna Prem. Because highest mode, everybody cannot understand. General people can understand. What is the meaning of Dubbo Umadda Sartanchila madness of Srimati Radhika? What is the Madanakho Mahabhav? Because modern people, even they have no meaning of faith, Shraddha. What is the meaning of Shraddha? What is the definition of Shraddha? General people, they don't know. Those who are many years associating with Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnava, listen Hari Katha, maybe something we can understand. So for this regard, sometimes we are speaking some high level Katha which we heard from our beloved Gurudev. But Prahlada Charitra is very important. Even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked to Gadadhar Pandit, Gadadhar, again and again, you tell me about the story of Dhruva and Prahlad Katha. Because the character of Dhruva Maharaj and the character of Prahlad Maharaj, that is called the foundation, basement of our sadhak life. Sadhak life, if you not listen Prahlad Katha, Dhruva Katha, you cannot understand the highest level Katha of Madanakko Mahabhava Srimati Radhika. So for this regard, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very humble, he asked to Gadadhar, Gadadhar, you tell me the story of Dhruva and Prahlad Katha. This is very important also. So yesterday, we also very briefly discussed about Prahlad Nrsimha Katha. Especially Nrsimhadev Bhagavan is called so much parental love and affection with his devotees. That is called Prahlad Maharaj. Nrsimhadev is called Bhakta Vatsalya Bhagavan. Bhakta Vatsalya. So much parental love and affection of his devotee. Well, yesterday our time is very short. So for this regard, even I did not say how Nrsimhadev appeared. Yesterday was appearance day of Lord Nrsimhadev, but I did not tell. Bhagavad Lila is eternal and transcendental. Continue, you have to speak. And so many teachings of Prahlada caritra. There are so many teachings and Siksha, Prahlada Siksha. Is very important. And Gurudev, Sri Bhaman Goswami Maharaj, Sri Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, many times he told us, if you really do bhajan and sadhana, you must learn some slokas of Prahlad and Dhruva Katha. It's very important. Because conditional soul, so many lust, anger, enviousness, jealousy in our heart. Bhajan sadhan, especially bhakti, is not so cheap. And bhakti is very, what is called?
Precious.
Precious. Aman Vathan bhakti. And Lord will not easy to give us bhakti also. Because valuable things you give to whom? Who is qualified. Just maybe mother, she has very valuable jewels, but she will not give her small baby. Otherwise baby will be not lose. When that baby will be matured and qualified, then same valuable jewels mother, she will give her child, son. In the same way, Krishna says, I will not easy to give bhakti. Bhakti mukti diya prem dhan rakhen lukaiya. Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami also explained. Krishna first will give us what things? Bhakti. Bhakti means material sense gratification, take this. Mukti also will give us liberation. But he will hide the premadhana. Premadhana is a very valuable precious thing. He will hide. But when our eagerness will come, one-pointedness, attantiki chesta. Only I want. No karma, jnana, yoga, other things. Only I want Suddha Bhakti. Then Lord will give. Otherwise not. First Lord, you try to cheat to us. Take this. Which one will you take? Valuable things will not give first. Bhakti mukti diya. Prem dhan rakhen lukaiya. First you will give bhakti, sense gratification. Mukti, even will give mukti, take the liberation. But prema dhana, very valuable things. And you will hide. But when our only reason, no, I want prema dhana. Na dhanang na janang sundaring kavitang vajakadisa kame mama janma janmanestari bhavata bhakti ahituki tai. Lord Chaitanya. When you this types of desire will come. Na dhanam. Oh my Lord, I don't want wealth, money. Na dhanam. Na janam. Na janam means I don't want any
High birth.
High
birth.
followers. No need wife, no need husband, no need children. Jan means this actually. Na dhanam, na janam. Na sundaring kavitangva. Even I don't want name, fame, reputation. They will have puja pratishtha. Only what do you want? Ahituki bhakti. Oh my Lord, give me unconditional service unto lotus feet. That is called bhakti. Ahituki bhakti. Two kinds of bhakti. One is called, bhakti means is what? Bhakti means servitual mode, seva. But two kinds of bhakti. One is called hetu bhakti, another is called ahituki. Hetu bhakti means conditional service. Condition. I have served to you, then you give me Understand? Indian people going to the temple and massaging the
Statue.
no, that is called
The doorstep.
doorstep. What they are massaging means, say, Lord, I am massaging your feet. Give me wealth, money, wife, children. This thing. And then giving some donation, 1 coin. Understand? In front of Thakurji, big donation box, then put 1 coin. Are asking what thing?
1 million.
$1 million. Giving 1 coin, 1 rupees. Are asking? So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, no dhanang, no janang, sundaring kavitang, but Jagadish kamani. Hey Jagadish sir, who is the supreme personality of God is Jagadish sir, Bhagavan. I don't want one. What do you want? Ahituki bhakti. Ahituki bhakti means? What do Ahituki bhakti? Unconditional
Devotional.
devotion service to Lord. Ahituki bhakti. What is that? Life after life, birth after birth, only serve your lotus feet. Seva, not do anything. I don't want anything. So say, Nadanam, Najanam, Sundaring, Kavitangva, Jagadisa, Kame, Mama, Janma, Janmanesari, Bhavata, Bhakti, Ahituki Bhakti, not other thing. What is called? Even not I want, Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti answer. That Bhakti is follows the rules and regulation of the scriptures. Completely what? To bind with the rules and regulation of the scripture. That is called Vaidhi Bhakti. What do you want? Raganuga Bhakti. And that is called spontaneous affection. Like Brajavasis, how they serve to Krishna. This time. As like Nanda Jasoda, Subal Siddhan, Gopis, how they serve Krishna. They will never ask anything to Krishna. And they make friendship with Krishna as like they are family members. These types of. So now coming in this way, but we come. First our Prahlada Katha is today I told. And Lord has many kinds of devotees, but our Sanatana Goswami Path, he divided 5 categories of devotees of Lord. How many?
5.
So first, what is it called?
Jnana.
Jnani Bhakta, Suddha Bhakta, Premi Bhakta, Prem Par Bhakta and Prematur Bhakta. Just to listen carefully. Jnani Bhakta, Prahlada Maharaj. Jnani Bhakta means he knows. My master is the supreme personality of God, is Bhagavan. He resides in the heart of all the living entities. That's called, he is called omniscient and
Omnipresent.
omnipotent. And he is mighty, Sarvasaktiman. Is very powerful. He resides everywhere. Where is he not God? He has vast of opulence. Sarvashchajamai. He has vast of opulence. He is very powerful. Brahma, Shiva, Narada, all the high class exalted devotees, they are paying their obeisances unto his lotus feet. Om Tad Vishnu Paramang Padam Sada Pashanti Suraya Diviva Chakshuratatam. And he is also called Atmaram and Aptakam. Remember these things. This is the conception of the Jnani Bhaktas. He is called Atmaram and Aptakam. That means he is what? What is Atmaram? Fulfill all his desires. That is called Aptakam. Atmaram, he completely absorbed his own self. No need to anything. He has no need anything. But for the desire of his devotee, he accepts. And if you offer, then he will accept your offering. Otherwise, no need. He is not thirsty. He is not hungry. Nothing. But when you offer, then you accept, then he will become hungry also. Atmaram Aptakam. Atmaramascha Munayo Nirgantu Hari Uruk Krame. So now coming in this way, these types of activities of Gyani Bhakta. Yeah, Gyani Bhakta, not Gyani. Gyani and Gyani Bhakta are different. Sometimes people, they also mix together. Understand? Prahlada Maharaj, he is called Gyani Bhakta. Gyani Bhakta, simple way to understand, he is great. I am his very insignificant servant. These things. And paying his obeisances, Dandavat Pranam. Or Gyanis, those who are studying the Vedas, their activities have to merge in Brahma. That's another thing. But he has the Gyani Bhakta. Prahlada Maharaj, he knows my Ishtadev is the supreme Saint Bhagavan. So Prahlada Maharaj is the category of
Gyani
Bhakta. But is Bhakta. Gyani, Bhakta, two things. A vast of knowledge also, he knows everything. Tattva Siddhanta, everything. So Prahlada Maharaj Katha yesterday we also discussed. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, second time, first time I also told, when Prahlada Maharaj told, oh my father, this material world full of distress and unhappiness. So, especially household life is called the deep dark waterless well. So it is better give up everything. Where will go? Go to Vrindavan and do bhajan sadhan to Lord Vishnu. They are saying that Tat sadhu manne asura varjadenam sada samavrighna dhyam asuta graha hitvatma patam grihanda kupam vanam gato jat harimasrayat. Vanam gata means where? Which one? Which forest you will go? Vanmara. Vanam gata means Vrindavan. You understand? Just a joke. Vanam gata means you have to go Vrindavan. Because topmost one. One means forest. There are many forests. But topmost forest, that is called the forest of Vrindavan. So Vanam gata jat harimasrayat. And harimasrayat, you completely, absolutely surrender lotus feet of Sri Hari. Because if you surrender Lord Sri Hari, Hari means Dukkham harati iti Hari. That means if you surrender lotus feet of Sri Hari, all kinds of your distress, unhappiness automatically what? Destroy. Why many kinds of distress, unhappiness are coming? Because we are not surrendered to Krishna, not surrendered to Sri Hari. When you completely, absolutely surrender to Sri Hari, then all our distress disappear. Disappear means how to disappear. Then Harayati, that means Krishna, he will take. And here Hari means, and Harayati, he will steal. He will steal all your
distress.
Not steal your money. Your money and money back. No problem. But Krishna will take all your distress and happiness. Understand? Sometimes you think maybe Krishna will be steal my money. But no, Krishna will steal your money. Krishna has lot of money. Krishna, he has lot of money. He will not steal your money. But Krishna, he will steal what your distress. Braje prasiddhang navaneta chaurang gopanganancha dukula chaurang anika janamari jita papa chaurang chaurang agragannang purusang namami. Because Krishna Sri Hari, he is the best thief. The nature of thief means you are stealing. So if you surrender to Sri Hari, Hari will steal all your problems, distress. Have you problem? Who has problem?
No problem.
They are saying. Aneka janamar jitapapa chauram. Not only this life, your distress and happiness will be still from your heart. Aneka janamar jitapapa chauram. Not this life. Thousand, millions lives of your papa, sinful activities. Krishna will stay. Because he is chore. He's some spontaneous nature. So saying this word. So for this regard, his name is called also Hari. Hari means Hareti Sarva Papam. Iti Hari. That means one who steals all kinds of papa, sinful activity from the heart of his devotee. For this regard, his name is called Hari. For the Prahlada Maharaj, he used this word also. Banam gato jat harimasrayat. Hari means Krishna name also, his one name is called Hari. But where he is staying? He is Vrindavan. He is topmost dham, that is called Vrindavan. So Kardi, harimasrayat. Gato mukundam parihitta kartavam. Give up everything and completely surrender lotus feet of Mukunda. His name is also called
Mukunda.
Mukunda, Mukti Dadadi Jaseti Mukunda. And he will give and Mukti, all kinds of liberation of your bondage. Bandhan se mukta kar dega. Understand? And Krishna, man, that means you will be free from all kinds of bondages. This is why. If you just surrender to him. For this regard, his name is called Mukunda. And Mukunda, his face is as like very nice, beautiful, and Kunda flowers. Very nice, beautiful, smiling face. For this regard, his name is also called Mukunda. Understand? So now come the Prahlada Maharaj, he told this. But Prahlada Maharaj, when he uttered the name of Vishnu, then Hiranyakashipu, he became very angry. And first he was fetching on the back of Prahlada Maharaj. And he kept, Hiranyakashipu kept his son Prahlada Maharaj on his lap and fetching. But when Prahlada Maharaj just uttered Vishnu, then he became very angry. Then he took and, hey, stupid nonsense. Why you are taking the name of my enemy, Vishnu? Vishnu is enemy or not? Vishnu is thinking, I am not enemy of Hiranyakashipu. But Hiranyakashipu, he is thinking,
Vishnu is my enemy.
Vishnu is my enemy. Vishnu is not the enemy of Hiranyakashipu. But he is thinking, this is his problem. It's not Vishnu's problem. Then everybody also pacified to Hiranyakashipu. Oh, this is only 5 years boy. He does not know what is good, what is bad. Even he does not know what is speaking, baby speaking, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Again, Hiranyakashipu admitted him the same school. Which school? Sanda Marcos school. Very nice, beautiful school also. And yesterday I told this school, the name is very nice school, nice to teachers. One is called Sanda, another is called Amarka. Sanda means bull, producing the only children. That is called bull.
No use for anything.
And useful, useless also. Useless. And India, they are saying cow dung can be used for Thakur Seva or those other things. But the
dung from the bull?
The dung from the bull, that is what useless. Nothing. Because
Do anything.
not do anything. The cow dung, also
Cow urine. Cow urine.
Cow urine, also is enough. This part we can use. But the stool of the bull, that is also useless. In the same way, in the ashram of Sukracharya, the two disciples, that is called Sanda and Amarka. Amarka means is what? What it is Amarka? Monkey. Sanskrit word Amarka means monkey. Monkey means is what? Why they saying monkey? Monkey means stupid nonsense. And pretending to renounce. And if you go Vrindavan, you can see your experience will come. The monkey is sitting in this. Have you seen or not? And every second, the eyes also up and down. Or sometimes also close his eyes. But when it's very close to come, then you take your glasses or your money bag and jump on top of the tree. You give the food,
Then they will return.
they will return. Maybe not also. They will
Break your glasses.
and completely naked, stupid nonsense. That means false
Pretend.
renunciation. Do you understand these things? Eh? So for this regard, these types of teacher, how possible give the good teaching? Eh? You have to take admission in the nice school. First to see that the school, what kinds of teacher, good teacher or not, good character teacher or not. Eh? If the teacher's character not good, so what the
Children will learn.
children learn from the teacher? Eh? You understand? And if you lose money, something lose. But I forget this
If you
proverb.
lose your character, you lose everything.
Eh? No, just I forget this. If you lose money, that you lose
You
something.
can get
If
some
you
back.
again you can back money. But if you lose your health, maybe again you return back your health. But if you lose your character, that is your life completely what? Spoiled. Eh? Understand? Eh? क्या बोला बोल?
Yeah, if you lose your money, you can get it back. Somehow or another, you can earn it. If you lose your health, you can perhaps regain your health back. But if you lose your character, then like a black spot,
Black spot coming. That is your name.
you'll never.
You understand this thing, very, very important. But character is very important. If you learn from the teacher, guru, that you have to see that guru teacher is perfect on you. Black spot in their life or not. If the black spot, that teacher should be
Rejected.
there is no need to. Because already there. Huh?
Yeah.
This was for this regard. And this is English proverbs and also Bengali proverbs.
If you lose your wealth, you have lost nothing. If you lose your health,
Yeah, take
you have lost something. If
Mm.
you lose your character, you have
You've
lost
lost
everything.
everything.
everything. This is it. Again, speak louder.
If you lose your wealth, you have lost nothing. If you lose your health, you have lost something. If you lose your character, you have lost everything.
You understand? This is very important. This is true or wrong? First, that person is good character person or not. Otherwise, everybody will, oh, your guru is a stupid nonsense guru. Guru should be also teacher. Your teacher should be spotless character teacher. जिस गुरु के बाद टीचर के हृदय में कोई कलंक नहीं है. Understand?
No black spot.
That is very important. This also. So why I am saying because these two types of guru, Sanda and Amarka guru, and bull and monkey guru. Understand? Here monkey guru means is what? False renunciation person. Stupid nonsense. And monkey also, they are not putting the clothes. They are called Digambar. Digambar and say.
Naked.
They call and showing their renunciation. Back to the stupid nonsense, rascal. Be careful of this thing. Because why saying? I am not saying Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj in his purport very nicely explained. What I am speaking from his lecture, Harikatha. Or Gurudev Harikatha. Especially I am speaking from Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj Katha. Most of my Katha is coming from there. Stupid nonsense. To understand this thing. Spiritual master or teacher should be perfect. And doing perform bhajan and sadhan. This is it. So we have to Inquire the, what is called, spotless character of teacher. But Hiranyakasipu, he admitted his son learned from which teacher? Stupid nonsense. Sunda Omarka teacher. How they possible they will give the good lesson to him? Okay, now Prahlada Maharaj again learned in that school. But actually Prahlada Maharaj, he did not learn from Sunda Omarka, because he learned already from his guru Narada Rishi. Just he is doing this lila. Understand? Then after a few months, again Hiranyakasipu called to Prahlad. Prahlad, what did you best learn from your teachers? From your school. Then Prahlad Maharaj, very nice, gave answer. What did he say? क्या बोला? श्रवणं कीर्तनं विष्णु स्मरणं पाद सेवनं अर्चनं वंदनं दस सखात्मनिवेदनम इति पुंसार पिता विष्णु भक्ति अवलक्षणं तन्मन्ये अधिदोत्तमम्. Vishnu. Just also Charchandra explained this part that there are 9 limbs of bhakti: Sarvanakha bhakti, Sravan, Kirtan, Smaran, Padasevan, Archan, Vandan, Dasa, Sakha, Atmanivedan. Atmanivedan means completely, absolutely surrender and offer your soul to the feet of Guru and Krishna. Atmanivedan. Iti pungsarvita Vishnu bhakti chetana avalakshana tanmani adhituttam. This is the uttam, this is the best teaching lesson I learned from my Guru. And here uttered what name? Vishnu. Then again Hiranyakasipu will become very angry. Understand? Listen one thing also. Who will become angry, and again you say this, what he will be more angry. Understand? Who does not like Ram Ram, you will sing Ram Ram Ram, then again he will be angry. Ram 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 Ram. Sometimes children, they also are
deliberately they will
teasing the people. Those who don't know, they Ram Ram, they, hey, don't tell Ram Ram Ram. Then going to say, hey, Ram Ram Ram. Maybe he likes to listen to Ram Ram. For this reason, he's pretending I don't like Ram. Understand? Actually, who chastise to uttering the Ram Nam, that means he likes Ram Nam. Maybe. So Hiranyakasipu, why? He became very angry. Look this thing. Because Hiranyakasipu is thinking, oh, Vishnu, he is the killer of my brother, Hiranyak. So I have to take revenge. He is very envious person. Envious person, this is the nature. Take revenge. This thing. So for this regard, he become very angry. Then Hiranyakasipu asked Prahlad, what did you learn from this lesson? What did you learn this lesson? Your two gurus, Sunda Omarka, they are teaching this type of lesson to you. Then Prahlada Maharaj humble very told, the father, how possible this stupid nonsense teacher will give me this type of lesson? And Prahlada Maharaj is boldly told. And one who completely binds with the rope of Maya. So how possible he will give these types of lesson to us? Prahlada Maharaj, very nice, beautiful slokas he told to Hiranyakasipu. This thing. Nate vidu sarthang dotengi Vishnu durasa je bhirarthamanino andha jathenda upaniyamana stepi santra urudamni baddha. The purport about this sloka, one blind man cannot lead another blind man. If you will lead the blind man, so what happens? Both will be
Fall in the ditch.
falling in the ditch. So for this God Shastra saying, one blind man cannot lead the another blind man. Yeah, this simple. So saying in this word, Andha jatanda upaniyamana stepi santra urudamni baddha. One who completely tied with the rope of Maya. Yeah, जो माया की तरह बंधन हुई. Understand? Completely tied, two hands. In the rope of Maya. So how possible he will be untied? The person whose hand also
Tied.
tied with the, and your hand also tied with the rope, or my hand also do. So how we will untie my hands? Your hands should be free. Then you can untie. This is the process. So that means is what? These types of guru, they have no idea. So saying tatsadu manne not vidu sattam gatingi Vishnu durasa ja bahirattha manino andha jathand upaniyamana stepi santra urudamni baddha. And Father, listen. These types of guru, Santa Marco guru, they're completely absorbed to enjoying the material sense gratification. Try to understand. Guru should be completely free from material sense gratification. Understand? This is the and Sanda Marco Guru means, I explained the meaning of Sanda and Amarko Guru. And false renunciation Guru. That is called monkey Guru. Gurudev told another Guru also called kangaroo. Gurudev also, I don't take my offense. Gurudev told. One is called monkey Guru, another is called kangaroo. What do you mean kangaroo? Kangaroo. Australia. Very famous. They have big pocket. In the big pocket, what they are putting? In their belly. So that means that gurus, that always is what? Keeping the all kinds of anarthas in his pocket. That is called kangaroo. Do you understand? Gurudev lecture, you can listen. Just I repeat Gurudev Katha. So Nan Goswami Maharaj Katha. You listen. Don't misunderstand it. Understand? So kangaroo should not follow the kangaroo. Kangaroo. So now come in this way. So how possible? Matirna Krishna Parato Sato Va Mitho Vipadde Grihabratanam Vadanta Govi Visatang Tamisram Punah Punascha Chorvita Charvananam. The purport about this verse, sloka, very clearly. Punah Punascha Chorvita Charvananam. Those who are chewing and throwing and again chewing. Then how possible they will get any kinds of taste? Nothing. Just he also told this story. Once one dog found one cow bone, cow bone. Maybe many years and staying in the ground and completely rotten, nothing inside. No juice, nothing. And dry also. Yeah? He got, then dog is thinking, oh, very nice. I have to eat, I have to chew. Then the dog took that the dry bone. Then you going? In the meantime, another dog noticed, he got this. So he also attacked him. And both fighting. And then that dog, he took from him and chasing and running. Then another dog noticed, oh, he has got the bone. I have to take from him. Then he attacked him and took him fighting. And in the 10, 15 dogs, they own this. But finally, that bone is completely dry, nothing. And last dog, 10 dogs, number of 10 dogs. You understand? 10 dogs, when you chew, then that is nothing inside and completely dry. And who you are चाहिए? then so much blood coming from his mouth, then throw. Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai. Sometimes you have seen or not this types of. That means that purport is that in this material or conditioned soul, all they are chasing behind to the Maya. They think, I will enjoy Maya, I will enjoy Maya. Actually, you cannot enjoy Maya with Maya. Maya, she will be bitterly beat you. As like she donkey bitterly beating the he donkey with her hind legs. Understand? Gurudev told that he donkey is chasing behind the she donkey. Then she donkey bitterly beating with her hind leg. In the mouth of the he donkey has so much blood coming. But still, he donkey, he runs behind the she donkey. Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai. That means that conditional soul. Here, she donkey is the perception of Maya. And he donkey means conditional soul. That means conditional soul and chasing behind the Maya. Or Maya, bitterly with us. Then we blame to Krishna, blame to Guru. Are don't chasing behind to the Maya. Understand these things. So now, Matirna Krishna Parto Satova Mithopi Paddi Griha Bratana Adanta Govi Vasat Visatang Tamisra Puna Charvita Charbananam. How possible get the and juice from this thing which you already chewed and again which you how possible? As like sugar cane. Have you chewed sugar cane? You first chew the sugar cane, then juice coming. Okay. And so then again you chew. You cannot get the one drop of juice. In the same way, conditioned soul, they are chasing behind the mind. So for the English proverb, what is saying? Chewing the chewed. Oh, why you run? Do bhajan and sadhan, chant holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So Prahlada Maharaj, he told this katha also. Matirna Krishna, Parato Jatoba, Matirna Krishna, Parato Jato Vipati, Mito Griyo, Matirna Krishna, Parato Satova, Mito Vipade, Griha Bratanam, Adanto Gobi, Visatang Tamisram, Puna Punascha, Chorbita Charbananam. Adanta means those who are not controlled their senses. That is called Adanta. Understand? Those who are not controlled their senses. So that types of teacher cannot give these types of lesson to me. That means is what? Teacher should be, master should be. Control his senses. Not as like Guru Govinda Maharaj was saying, don't become as like pig and hogs. He's saying it this way. Don't take my offense, just I repeat the word of Guru Govinda Maharaj. Very nice sweet katha. So much love and affection. If you listen, then you will be very happy. This is true. Heavy chastisement. Bona fide Guru means is what? Heavy chastisement. Then you touch our heart. Others go, oh, you are nice. Good, nice. Nice disciple. Give money. Then I will be happy. Money is honey, better than Hari Guru Govinda Maharaj. Which disciple of Guru Govinda? Yeah? What did he say? Sweeter. Money is honey, better than, sweeter than honey. I forget this. Very nice. Sweeter than honey. No. And Guru have to chastisement his disciple. Hey, so for the Guru Goswami Maharaj sometimes, and he told, what he said?
Hogs and dogs. Camels and asses.
Camel and
asses.
Dog. This thing, this one. And Mr. Hog, He used this word. He also, hey, this is called this name. But no, this is Mr. Hog. And his hand, one stick, and also we have to sometimes we are watching. He's very nice, beautiful. YouTube. He is also beautiful. Mr. Hog. Ananta Das, and Maya Das. Very nice, beautiful. His words as like roaring of the lion. Ananta Das, Ananta Das, Maya Das. Ananta means Krishna. And when you think I am the servant of Ananta Krishna, then your life will be successful. Jeev Krishna Das bolle tahar, why not? If you think I am really the servant of Krishna, why the fear will come? When you always think I am the servant of Krishna, Jiver Sarup hai Krishna. And always think Krishna is my maintainer, Krishna is my
protector.
Rakhe Hari Mare ke or Mare Hari Rakhe ke. But Vedna Sai Mare use this word Bengali word. If Lord protects you, no one can kill you. And if Lord will not
wants to kill you, nobody can protect you.
So this is this one. Try to understand this. So very nice, beautiful katha. Prahlada Maharaj, he told his father, how possible this Sanda Umarko, these types of teacher, master will give this lesson, Bhagavad Katha. Then Hiranyakashipu asked Sanda Umarko, did you teach this as a lesson to Prahlad? He said, no. Hey Bhagavan, Hiranyakashipu, Bhagavan ki? How possible I did not give the lesson. Why did you learn? I don't know. Hey Bhagavan Prahlad, hey Bhagavan, Hiranyakashipu, you are my master, you are my all in all. Annadata. Annadata means one who gives food. So what is his name? Sanda Umarka, if they told, hey Hiranyakashipu, you are my Annadata. You are my maintainer. I never speak against these things also. Why did you like? Well, I don't know. That I Hiranyakashipu was thinking. Or maybe Vishnu. Vishnu, hidden away. He's doing this way. These things. I have to kill Vishnu. I have to kill Prahlad. Na rahe baans na baje bansuri. If I destroy the bamboo trees, so there is no get the flute. क्या बोला?
If you destroy
ना रहे बांस ना बाजे बांस. जोर से बोलो.
So if we destroy the bamboo tree, then there will be no flute to play.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you put the fire in the forest of bamboo, and all bamboo trees completely what? Destroyed. So I will get the flute. So it is better I kill Prahlad. Understand these things? So for this regard, Hiranyakashipu, he tried to kill to Prahlad many ways. First he tried to kill him, and in the crush in the leg of the elephant, and throw in the top of the mountain, and even also throw in the ocean, many ways, even feed the poison, many ways. But Lord Vishnu protects him. For this regard, this proverb is saying, if Lord protects you, no one can kill you. Only this, and only think, Lord, He is my maintainer, Lord, He is my protector. That is called Gopute Varnam. And these things. But Prahlada Maharaj, what did he do? He chanted holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That means Hiranyakashipu, all his plan completely what? Failed. Eh? Then again Hiranyakashipu put him same school. They did not change the school and not change the teacher. Eh? Do you understand? Arey, this teacher is stupid nonsense. This school is not good. Have to change the school. But Prahlada, Hiranyakashipu, he did not change the school and not change the teacher. Same school or same teacher. Look this thing. Eh? Prahlada Maharaj again admitted in the same school of Sukracharya and same two teachers, Sanda Marka. Eh? Now Prahlada Maharaj, then all the students of the school, they always associate with Prahlada Maharaj. Then Prahlada Maharaj, he told very nice katha, Hari katha, then Krishna katha, Govinda katha. Then all the students, they very attract. Because who does not want to listen Krishna katha? To try to listen. Tell me. Who does not want to listen Krishna katha? Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. Only one person. He does not want to listen Krishna katha. Who is he? Bucha. Who does not listen Krishna katha is as like Bucha and Ved. This story. He is very hard-hearted. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. I am not saying. What is saying? Nibrita tarsai upagiyamanat bhavu soda stotra mano viramat kauttama sloka gunanuvadat pumano virajit bina pasugnat. This verse very clearly explains. Even the impartialists, those who want to merge in Brahma, even they listen Krishna katha, they will give up the meditation of Brahma. Because Krishna katha is very powerful. Atma Ramascha Munyo Vikanta Vari Urukkama. Is the evidence of such. How is powerful Krishna katha? Nibritta Tarsi Upagramana Bhavusra Stotra Mano Virama. Those who are suffering in this material world, the three poles of Maya, even they listen Krishna katha, they will forget all their suffering and everything. You understand? Because Krishna katha is very powerful. If you listen Krishna katha, you will forget all your distress and unhappiness. You listen more and more. You want to listen more Krishna katha. But who does not want to listen Krishna katha? Bucha. You are saying this verse. Nibritta tarsi upagyamanat bhavusda stotra mano virama kauttama sloko gunanuvadat umano virajit bina pasugna. Now coming in this, Prahlada Maharaj, he told very nice, beautiful pastimes of Krishna katha, Vishnu katha, Lord Vishnu katha. Then all his class friends, they asked Prahlada, you born in our same dynasty. What is the dynasty? And demonic dynasty. Asura Kula. You know? What Kula? Asura Kula. And we born also same dynasty. We are completely atheist. But how did you learn these types of Krishna katha? Who told you? Where did you learn from? Kahan se sikha? Where did you learn from this Krishna katha? Then Prahlada Maharaj, he told, actually these gurus, Sanda Marka, they did not tell this katha. Actually, I learned all this katha from my bona fide guru. Who? Narada Rishi. Listen very carefully. When Prahlada Maharaj, he was in the womb of his mother Payadu, that time Narada Rishi, he discussed Hari Katha. Then Prahlada Maharaj, he listened. Though Prahlada Maharaj, he was in the womb of his mother and he listened Hari Katha. Prahlada Maharaj himself told. Actually, I learned all this Katha from my bona fide guru, Narada Rishi. Then all the students, they become very surprised. Then Prahlada Maharaj told all his friends, classmates, listen, and how to attend to Lord. This is very important. Just I quoted. I want to recite 2 verses. The teaching of Prahlada Maharaj. Because Prahlada Maharaj Siksha, the teaching of Prahlada Maharaj is very important. Everybody should learn the teaching of Prahlada Maharaj, Prahlada Siksha. So many slokas are there. But just I explain 2 slokas. You learn. Kaumarang acharet pragam dharman bhagavatanyam durlabho manuso janamang tadapadhruvam orthadam. Kaumarang acharet pragam. Prahlada Maharaj, he told all his friends, oh my classmate friends, listen. Everybody should practice Krishna Bhakti in his early age, not old age. Which age?
Young age.
Not young, early age, when you are small. Baby. That means what? Every parents have to give the perfect lesson of their children. Krishna Katha. This is very important. This is the duties of parents. And Sai Maharaj he wrote these things. Purport of Bhaktivedanta Sai Maharaj. You are real mother and father. Your duties. What is your duty? Give the perfect lesson of your children. What is the perfect lesson? Have Prahlada Maharaj. Kaumarang acharet pragam dharman bhagavatanyam durlabho manusya janamam. Try to understand, this human body is very, very rare. That is called durlabh manusya janam. Tadapi adhrubam and orthadam. And this human body also temporary and changeable. Any moment we will give up this body. There are no guarantees. As the bubbles of the water. The bubbles of the water. How long stay?
Seconds.
Couple seconds. Then burst. In the same way, our this human body is this. So for the Prahlada Maharaj is saying, Durlabha Manusya Janamam, Tadapi Adhrubam and Arthadam. Arthadam. Arthadam Paramartha Giri. Even why? Because only the human body we can get and Artha. Artha means bhakti. Artha means not the money. You can get also money, no problem. If you practice bhakti, money will come. Understand? Because this is our evidence from Shastra. If people are saying, I have no money. Why you have no money? You chant holy names. Every day chant. And
Hare Krishna.
every day chant. How many? 64 rounds. Money will come. If not, money will come. You get. And 1 year. 1 year every day. You chant 1 lakh holy names. 100,000 holy names. 100% guarantee. If no money will come, then you will give up everything. No problem. Money will come. You are not chanting holy names. You are saying, Gurudev, I have no money. Arey, money is running behind you. Huh? It's 100% guarantee. Chant holy names. You are not chanting holy names. Maybe one day chanting, then not chanting. No. Continue every day. Bhakti means what? Incessantly. Yeah?
Incessantly.
Incessantly.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Continuously.
Continuously. This is the thing. Why you are poor? You are very rich. You are not poor. You are
Very wealthy.
very wealthy. To practice bhakti. Bhakti sthita bhagavan jadi sat daivan kasamurti mukti sang murtanjali sevate asman dharma artha kama moksha samaya pratik. Just to tolerate and chant holy name. And from faith with the instruction of Guru and Shastra. Guru mukha padavakka chitte koriya ikka arna koriya mani asha. From faith, everything will come. Because Krishna Ram Nama Chintamani. You understand? Radha Sundari. Understand? Understand. Only thing, Nama Chintamani, holy names is as like
Touchstone, wish-fulfilling
wish
stone.
fulfilling stone. Chant holy name. If you want money, chant holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Money, 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 money. 100%. Because now it's Chintamani. Because I am not saying, Shastra is saying. This is true faith. Holy name will fulfill all your needs. 100%, that's faith. And you are not fool.
Your father is the king.
Try to understand this. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddha Nitya Mukto Avinnatvat Nama Nama. And people are saying, I have no money coming. And why not coming? Did you chant 64 rounds 1 year or not? Well, no. So why? You chant 64 rounds. This is not joking. This is true. 100% true. Krishna will give money. So for this regard, most of my katha I am saying, this thing, money is flying in the sky. Just to catch. How to catch? Chant holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Faith is holy name. Nama Chintamani, Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Dhruva Maharaj, he got or not? Dhruva Charitra? You listen Dhruva Katha. Only 6 months. He chanted Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Or Krishna gave him, Lord Vishnu gave him the planet. Look this. Look this. Dhruva Katha. You don't want to chant holy names and blame Gurudev, I have no money. I have no food. This is your fault. This thing. Chant holy name. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya. For the Prahlada Maharaj also Tadapi Adhrupam. This body is Adhrupam means changeable. Not permanent. But Arthadam means 2 meanings. Artha means all kinds of artha money you will get if you chant holy names. Or Arthadam Premadam. If you chant holy names, Krishna Prem will get 2 meanings. Arthadam means Prema Bhakti will come.
The wealth of Krishna.
The wealth of Krishna, Krishna Prem, Krishna Sampad will get. Understand? Chant holy names, always faith. At least every day, chant holy names and fix down. Shankha Prabhuka Nama Garna. I believe maybe in the beginning, every day you can chant 64 rounds. But step by step you can develop your bhajan song. And first 2 rounds, then 4 rounds, then 6 rounds, then 8 rounds, then 16 rounds. And step by step, you have to increase to chanting your holy names. In this 1 year, chant holy names 1 year. Then you can see the black magic will come. Not black magic.
Krishna magic.
And Krishna magic. We are not black magic. One person asked to Sai Maharaj when he was in New York. I heard Indian sadhus, they know many types of black magic. Do you know some black magic? Then Sai Maharaj, yes! I am Indian sadhu, I also know black magic. So to us, look, here they all, this is my black magic. What they shave their head before they are, what is called? Dreadlocks. They eat meat, fish, alcohol. Understand? Smoking, ganja, bhang. Now they are now good gentlemen. They shave their head, putting tilak, konti, mala. They completely follow the 4 principles. This is not black magic. Sai Maharaj told. How changed their heart? Before they are hippie and now they are happy. I said, this is true. This is not true. Well, how? Well, this is chanting holy name. Sai Maharaj told, this is not my magic. They are magic of holy name. Naam, Hari Naam change everything. Naam Mahima. But in the Sai Maharaj Katha, very sweet. He told this. Naam Mahima, the knowledge of Hari name. Chintamani, this thing. You read this Katha. So you have Prahlada Maharaj, he told, the Kaumaram Acharet Pragya Dharman Bhagavatanya Durlabho Manuso Janmam Tadapadhrubam Arthadam. Another slok, just I remind to you, maybe you know, how attend to Lord. Actually, if you not take shelter, notice for bona fide genuine Guru, you never attain to Krishna Bhakti and Krishna. For this regard, Shastra saying, Adu Guru Padashara. And first shelter, lotus feet of Guru. Guru Padashara. Then Diksha, receive Diksha mantra, Gayatri mantra, Kam Gayatri, Gopal mantra, these things. Diksha. Then Shiksha, you have to learn some Shastra Gyan need. You have to learn some slokas. Then your mind will be fixed. Shastra Gyan. Everybody has to learn some slokas. Diksha, Shiksha. Then Visram Bheno Guru Seva. So you have to serve your Guru with intimacy service. Visram Bheno Guru. Prahlada Maharaj in this context very nicely told, oh my friends, listen. Guru Sususwa Bhakta Sarva Lavana Cha Sangena Sadhu Bhakta Nam Iswara Aradhana Cha. The land this sloka, very important. Guru Sususwa Bhakta. If Guru plays with you, then Krishna plays with you. That's very important. Our aim and object not to please for pleasure for Krishna. Our aim and object how Guru will be pleased. Listen, Jasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasadat. Jasya Prasadat Nangati Kutayopi Dhyan Subhanta Jasastri Sandam Bande Guru Sri. And if you receive the mercy of Guru, then automatically we receive the mercy of Krishna. So that means our aim and object, how Gurudev will be pleased. So how Gurudev is pleased, he had seen Guru Sususwa Bhakta Sarvo Lavini. If you serve to Guru, then Guru will be pleased. And simultaneously Sangena Sadhunam Bhaktanam, and you associate Sadhu Sangha. Guru Sevan, Sadhu Sangha. In this way perform bhajan and sadhana, then attain to Lord. Prahlada Maharaj very clear. Guru Seva. There are many sadhan practice to Lord, how to attain to Lord. That is sadhan. But topmost sadhan, bhakti, that is called which one? Guru Seva. This is very important. So Prahlada Maharaj he quoted these words, the Guru Sususwa Bhakta, how will serve to Gurudev with faithfulness. There are two kinds of Guru Seva. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada explains how many types of Guru Seva? Two. What is that? Bopu Seva, and that is called Vani Seva. Bopu Seva means serve Gurudev physically, servicing, cooking for him, washing his cloth, massaging his feet. That is called Bopu Seva. And another is called Bani Seva. Bani Seva means
following the instructions.
Follow his instruction, preach all his katha all over the world. That is called Brihat Mridanga Seva. What did I say? Brihat Mridanga Seva. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada words. If you play the mridanga, the drum, the sound will go maybe 10 meters. Or Brihat Mridanga means Gurudev Hari Katha or Goswami's Hari Katha, Bhagavad Katha, Gurudev lecture. You what is called? Transcribed. And spread all over the world. Especially in this age of science, computer, you can also spread Hari Katha. Understand? And spread and also preach all over the world. Gurudev Katha. Or all over Guru Varga's Katha, Vasdev Katha, Hari Katha. Guru will be bona fide, Guru will be preached, Guru will be pleased if you spread his Hari Katha. Understand? This is the important. Actually, this is the best service of Guru. If you want to serve to Guru, if you want to give pleasure to Guru, then you have to transcribe Gurudev Katha and praise and spread also. Understand? That is called Brihat Mridanga Seva. This Mridanga, just I told, the sound going only 10 meters. Or maybe go outside, then your neighbor will become and drop. Hey! Complain. Sometimes they complain or not. But if you write Hari Katha, Gurudev lecture, transcribe, or his audio, or anything these things, audio service, and put in internet, put in Facebook, not a book.
Print.
Sometimes people are, Facebook is good and Facebook also bad. Some people, they also always criticize to Vaishnava. They have no time. They have no time to chant holy names. Then day and night, what is in Facebook and criticize to Vaishnava. Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? And he is not saying what is he doing. But same Facebook, if you put the Hari Katha, Gurudev lecture Katha, put Nisimhadev Katha, or Madhavendra Puripad Katha, and everybody read very nice Gurudev Hari Katha lecture. This is also good Facebook. These are good enough. They spread lecture of Gurudev, Bhakti Rakashidhar Goswami, Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj, Katha Gurudev Saranan Goswami Maharaj. Katha put in the Facebook and everybody spread. Then everybody will also accept like your Katha. Look this. Spread Hari Katha. And especially Western country is very easy. India is sometimes difficult. Internet sometimes not working. But Western country you look in 24 hours. Daytime, night time, anytime, every time, sometimes, all time. So you can write Gurudev Katha and spread. And if you cannot write, just to what is called? Download. Download Gurudev audio, put in this, then everybody listen. If you cannot type, just Gurudev audio, put in the upload. I don't know how to this technique. Actually, I have no time also. I have time to write book granthas. Anyhow, according to your qualification, you can serve to Guru. That is called the what seva? Guru's Bani Seva. Everybody, try to. Gurudev Bani Seva Katha. This is the best service. For this regard, you are saying Guru Suswa Bhakta Sarva Lavena Cha Sange na sadhu bhaktanam Ishvara Aradhana Cha. In this way, Prahlada Maharaj, I finished Hari Katha. Prahlada Maharaj very nicely gave many instruction, all his classmates. And they are very happy. They told Prahlada, what will do now? Well, listen, the essence of all my katha, chant holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Then Sunday Marco, they are sleeping. Some teachers, they are not giving Hari Katha, no class, nothing. Sometimes coming, sleeping. And now Prahlada Maharaj, all his classmates, they discuss Hari Katha. Then finally Prahlada Maharaj told, all we chant holy names, raise your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jeev jago. Gurudev, wake up. How long will you sleep? Because Sunday Marco, they are sleeping. Or Prahlada Maharaj says, hey Gurudev, wake up. How long will you sleep? Then Prahlada Maharaj and all his friends, they loudly chant holy names. Then Santa Marco, they go, hey, what are you doing? We are chanting holy names. Gurudev, you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then Santa Marco, hey, no, stop. Understand? Then Santa Marco told, hey Prahlada, stop. Hare, stop means what?
More.
To stop. Two negative positives.
Two negatives make a positive.
Stop. Then they are chanting more. Gurudev, also you chant with us. Hare Krishna. Then Sanda Marka thinking the big problem has Hiranyakashipu will cut our head first. Then Sanda and Amarka, they ran away from the class and told to Hiranyakashipu, hey Hiranyakashipu Bhagavan ki.
Who was that?
Hey Hiranyakashipu, hey Bhagavan, in our school only one Krishna Bhakta. Now in my school, everybody Krishna Bhakta. Everybody chanting Vishnu name. Hey Hiranyakashipu become very angry. Hiranyakashipu came and caught Prahlada's hand. Hey Prahlada! You are always chanting Vishnu, Vishnu. Where is the Vishnu? Prahlad Maharaj very boldly told, Vishnu means Bhaknatvi, he resides everywhere. Okay? Just I tell to you, we are today last year. Okay? Tomorrow will be tell you, what is called, Madhavendra Punipad Katha. Eh? So, Hiranakasipu Prahlad, always chanting Vishnu, Vishnu. Where is the Vishnu? Eh? Prahlad Maharaj very boldly and completely fearless. Eh? Fearless. Bhaknati Vishnu. Vishnu, he resides everywhere, Father. Eh? Are you looking? You are Vishnu? Well, yes, I am looking everywhere. Because Prahlad Maharaj is Uttam Bhagavad. Uttam Bhagavad means is Sarvabhuti Jopasya Bhagavad Bhavanatman. Bhagavad Bhavadatman Sa Bhagavad Uttama. Uttam Bhagavad, he looks everywhere he studies. Eh? Worship his and everybody worship his Istadev with his own mouth. And this thing. So Prahlad Maharaj, he told, oh my father, I am looking, Vishnu is everywhere. Then he told, Hiranakasipu, why I am not looking? You are looking? Why I am not looking? Eh? Then Prahlad Maharaj, he told, father, and you don't want to see, this is your problem. Eh? Look this thing. Ghee inside the milk or not? Eh? Ghee inside the milk. But you cannot see. When you want to see the ghee inside the milk, need some process. Churn the milk, then coming, and first yogurt, transferring yogurt to butter to ghee. This is the process. That means you don't want to do bhajan and sadhana to Lord. How can you see? Pramanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanan Santa Sadve Hridayasu Vilokanti Jam Sam Sundar Achinta Guna Sarupam Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. And Brahma says that. You have no love and affection. For this regard, you are not looking to Lord. Lord is not your enemy. You are thinking, Vishnu is my Lord. He is my enemy. It is your problem. Lord is not enemy to anyone. Then Hiranakasipu will become very angry. You are saying everywhere is Vishnu. In this pillar of the Vishnu, then Prahlad Maharaj, he boldly and fairly spoke. Of course, why not? Bhakta Vidhatu. Look this thing. Then Hiranakasipu, he became very angry and took his cloud and क्या बोलते हैं?
Smash the
pillar. Then pillar also. And then first start to earthquake. And big sound come. And Hiranakasipu 2 years completely what?
Deafening.
Deaf. Look this thing. Big sound. Then Hiranakasipu, what happened? Why the earthquake coming? 10 point or 11 point. You understand? The earthquake. Yes, sir. Then big sound coming. Maybe what happened? Then and his head start to spinning. Maybe 3-4 times he was rolling on the ground because big earthquake. And he, then again he started. What happened? I said, oh, very good. And the Balo Narsi Bhagavan, but Hiranakasipu is thinking maybe ordinary lion. Because he did not think the Lord Vishnu manifested in the form of and half lion and half human being. That is called Nri Singha. Nri means human being. Singha means lion. His lower part is as like human being and upper part is as like. For this regard, his name is called. But Hiranakasipu is thinking maybe ordinary lion. So I have to fight him. Lord Vishnu Narasimha, he also fought against him. Because Lord, I told, actually Lord, he appeared. First he wants to release the beer of wrestling. sometimes Lord Nrsimhadev, and he defeat his, what is called, clubs.
Falls down from his hand.
And there Hiranyakashipu very happy. Ha 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 ha. Then goes like, oh, you do. Then again, Hiranyakashipu, again Lord Nrsimhadev took an defeat to him. In this way, sometimes Lord defeat and sometimes Nrsimhadev. No, this is in this way. And maybe couple minutes. This way. In this way, Lord, he released the Dhritarashtra this way. Yeah. Then finally, Lord Nrsimhadev took him, his body, and put down on his Lord Nrsimhadev seated on Singhasana. You have seen that picture? And lay down his body, Hiranyakashipu's body, and on his
Lap.
and arrive and open your heart with my name. That time Hiranyakashipu, no. If you Lord Vishnu, you cannot kill to me, because I got the immortality from Brahma. But what is that? What Brahma did he say? You can't to die. In daytime or night time. And Lord Nrsimhadev told, listen, this is not night time or this is not daytime. That is called middle of the daytime and that is called dusk. That is Sanskrit word, that is Godhuli Lavani. Then also another, yes, Brahmaji gave me benediction. I will not die in the sky, in the water, not in the earth. Then Lord Vishnu Nrsimhadev told, listen, this is not the sky, this is not the earth, this is the water. You are now laying on my lap. It's also good, You are now laying on my lap. Look this way. Another, yes, Brahmaji also gave me benediction. No one can kill you with any kinds of weapons, astra shastra. And Lord Nrsimhadev, look, I am not holding any knife or any, what is called, weapons. Look, I want to open your chest with my nail. Another benediction did you get? Yes. Brahmaji, he told me, what? Any day, any month, any year. Listen. This is this what? Leap year months, Every 2.5 years, leap year months will come. Look there. What is called?
Mas. Adhik Mas.
Adhik Mas. Answer, Niyams.
An extra month in the year.
Purushottam month. Look this. Another? Yes! Brahma, he gave me benediction. Which they are created by Brahma, they cannot kill to me. And Lord Nrsimhadev told, I am Vishnu. Brahma, he did not create me. I am Bhagavan. So, I am not created by Brahma. In this way, finally, Lord Nrsimhadev opened his heart with his name and killed him. But when Nrsimhadev, he killed Hiranyakashipu, after killing Hiranyakashipu, he became very ferocious, very aggressive, very angry. As like lion killed the elephants, then become very aggressive and making sound. Understand? Then all demigods they came. Lord Nrsimhadev, very angry. Shivji, Brahmaji, all they are afraid. There Lord Nrsimhadev, he was looking to all the demigods. And all demigods, their bodies start to trouble. What is that? Tremble. And this. Then in the meantime, Lord Nrsimhadev noticed to Brahma. Hey Brahma! Brahma! Then Brahmaji, Papa, hey, why did you give this type of benediction? The demon. For this guy, he disturbed my devotee Prahlada and disturbed to Lord. Then Brahmaji very humble, Prabhu, again I will not. And we ran. Brahmaji's cloth completely what? Contaminated with dust. Then Shivji noticed, Shivji thinking maybe Lord Nrsimhadev, he will also chastise to me. Then Shivji, Brahmaji, all demigods, they ran away. And then all the demigods, they told Lakshmi Devi with the consort of Lord Vishnu Narayan. Understand? Told, oh, now your husband, Lord Nrsimhadev, you have to pacify. But this is the process. Wife can pacify her husband. But Nrsimhadev, but Lakshmi Devi, she told, this time I cannot go. She refused to go. That time all demigods told to Prahlada, you should go and pacify your master, Lord Nrsimhadev. When Prahlada Maharaj just come, very close to Lord Nrsimhadev, then Nrsimhadev took him and seated on his lap and fatty. And Prahlada Maharaj, Nrsimhadev's Ugra Murti, very precious, and disappeared. Before he was very precious. Ugra Vira Mahavinu Jalantu Sarvato Mukam, Nisavasana Bhadra Mittu Namma. And now, Nrsimhadev's heart completely melted and tears rolling down. And Nrsimhadev patting on the back of Prahlada. Look this thing, this is called Bhakta Vatsal. Nrsimhadev has so much Bhakta Vatsal, parental mood with his devotee. And Nrsimhadev, very humble, he told Prahlada, very late to appear from me. And your father gives so much disturbance to you and others. You ask any benediction, I will give you. But Prahlada Maharaj, what did he say? Prahlada Maharaj, he told, oh my Lord Nrsimhadev, I am not businessman. Businessman understand? If you pay something, then get something. Buy one, get one, free one. Business people listen. Buy one, get one, and free. But what is the free? Nothing actually. Businessman good. So you can say, okay, first give the free, maybe tomorrow I will come and buy. They are written. Buy one, get one, and free. But a free one give me first. Because they will not give the actual, they also are
business.
Their business.
Making money.
Making money. So Prahlada Maharaj told, oh my Lord Nrsimhadev, I perform bhajan sadhan to you. Not for the businessman, I will take something. I don't want get any benediction from you. But Nrsimhadev again and again pushed him. Prahlada, you asked any benediction. But finally Prahlada Maharaj just humble told, my father, he gave so much disturb to you. So please deliver him from this material world. Then Lord Nrsimhadev told Prahlada, actually we did not ask any benediction from you. Look, try to understand this also. And who is generous person? Generous person. Generous person. He want to give you, but you don't want. But he will not happy. He will not take. Do you understand the philosophy? Generous person means he wants to give you, take this. But you think you refuse. If you refuse, then he will not happy. Do you understand this philosophy? Your father have lot of wealth of money. But you say, Father, I don't want, take 1 penny from you. But your father is very generous. You know, my son, daughter, take this money. You don't know, Father, I will not take. Then your father will not happy. But if you take something from your father will be happy. You understand? That means is what? Krishna, Bhagavan, Guru wants to give you very valuable thing. What is that? Krishna Nam, Krishna Katha. If you not take Krishna Nam, Krishna Katha, then Guru and Krishna not please. That's simple way. Understand this. So in the same way, Nrsimhadev told Prahlada, actually he did not ask any benediction from me. I am not happy. Why? Because you told your father, I have to, what is called? Father ko mukta kar do. Deliver your father from this material. Actually your father already delivered. Why? Because Nrsimhadev himself told, yesterday I told, and if you practice Krishna Bhakti, just receive Harinam Diksha from Guru. Just follow the 4 principles. That is called you are
Kanishta Adhikari.
Kanishta Adhikari, neophyte. If you are neophyte devotee, Kanishta Adhikari, automatically your
7 generations.
7 generation, your father side and mother side. Look this thing, very simple. Even you are neophyte devotee, Kanishta Adhikari, just receive Diksha Mantra from Guru and following the 4 principles. No Shastra Gyan, nothing. That is called the
Kanishta Adhikari.
Kanishta Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikaris, they can deliver 7 generations from his mother side. So already. And the Madhyam Adhikari, intermediate devotee. You have Shastra Gyan following 4 principles, bhajan and sadhana. Intermediate devotee, Madhyam Adhikari. Madhyam Adhikari, he can deliver 14 generations from his mother and father side. And who is Uttam Adhikari? Very high class, exalted devotee. And he can deliver 21 generations from his mothers and fathers. Lord Nrsimhadev told, hey Prahlad, you are Uttam Mahabhagavat. So automatically your parents deliver from this material world. So that means you did not ask, but did not get anything from me. If you not take something from me, I am not happy. You ask me. Then Prahlad Maharaj again told, Prabhu, I don't want anything. But Nrsimhadev told, no, Prahlad, I will be happy if you take something from me. Then Prahlad Maharaj, what did he say? Finally, Prahlad Maharaj told, Prayena deva munayo sabimukta kamam maunam charanti vicharana padaparartha nishtha. Learn this slogan, very beautiful. Prahlad Maharaj, he told, oh my Lord Nrsimhadev, Prayena deva munayo sabimukta kamam. In this material world, those who are performing bhajan and sadhan, for their own liberation, mukti, they are called selfish person. You understand? Those who are performing bhajan and sadhan and want to get the liberation, mukti,
For themselves.
for themselves. They are called the
Selfish.
person. Prahlad Maharaj told, oh my Lord, I don't want to these types of people, selfish person. What do you want? You give me power to me. I will preach your holy names all over the world. I will travel all over the world and preach your katha. Then everyone will get benefit. Then Lord Nrsimhadev heart melted and tears rolling down. Then Lord Nrsimhadev told Prahlad, I am giving blessing to you. Listen, Prahlad, Lord Nrsimhadev, finally he told, Prahlad, you preach and Hari Katha, Harinam everywhere. I am always with you, I protect you. And that thing Prahlad, Nrsimhadev told, hey Prahlad, then I am taking all your responsibilities. And if anybody just chant holy name. And then finally Lord Nrsimhadev told, Nrsimhatapani Upanishad, Nrsimhadev himself told, hey Prahlad, one who listen Nrsimha Prahlad Katha. What Katha? Nrsimha Prahlad, the story of Nrsimha Prahlad. I am giving guarantee. They will free from all kinds of their obstacles. They will free from all kinds of sinful activities. And after their death, giving of the body, they will attain my Nrsimha Lok, Nrsimha Dham, Prahlad, and Nrsimha Dham, Vaikuntha Dham. So that means if you listen Nrsimha Prahlad Katha, especially in the day of Nrsimha Chaturdashi, appearance day of Lord Nrsimhadev, 100% guarantee, after your death, you will go Vaikuntha Dham, Nrsimha Dham, that is called Vishnu Dham. There are many Dhamas, Vaikuntha also many Dhamas is there. Matsya Dham, Matsya Avatar Dham, the incarnation of his Lord Vishnu also there. Kurma Dham, Matsya Kurma, Varaha Nrsimha, so Nrsimha Dham. Very simple. There Lord Nrsimhadev told, if you listen, Nrsimha Prahlad Katha, 100% guarantee. After your death, when giving up this body, where you will go? Nrsimha Dham, Vaikuntha Dham, Vaikuntha Mapna. This is very important. Prahlad Nrsimha Katha ki jai. Bolo Nrsimha Jai Jai Prahlad Jai Nrsimha Jai. Prahlada jai jai, Nrsimha jai jai, 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 Prahlada jai jai, jai jai, Prahlada jai Kalita hiranya patiputan Kesavadhita narahari rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Kesavadhita narahari rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Kalita hiranya patiputan Kesavadhita narahari rupa Jaya Now, everybody please stand up and attend Arati.
Can we take these mats up? Whose songbook is that?
Shiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Pasu